somewhere.
Far mark, JaMychal Green. That's well within his range, but
he's got to be able to play a big part in this game.
Hook shot. Barnes around JaMychal Green. Screen pass behind JaMychal. Grizzlies 3 turnovers already. JaMychal Green defending, but then it's tapped home. And San Antonio an 11-7 lead, and Dave Yeager angrily stalks to the middle of the floor and requests a timeout. 3 turnovers by the Grizzlies, all of them coming from Matt Barnes, and as a result, Grizzlies have only given up 2 points, but they have allowed San Antonio to make 5 of their first 9 shots, and the Spurs out in front by 4.
Marjanovic, you know, actually playing pretty well right now, so they have to get a little bit more height in.
Aldridge with a post-up turnaround, fouled by JaMychal Green. Aldridge, who went for 32 in the last meeting with the Grizzlies, a trip to the free throw line. He's the leading rebounder for San Antonio at about 8.5 a game. First year in San Antonio, after previously being with the Portland Trail Blazers. Scoring numbers the lowest since his 2nd year in the league, but he doesn't have to be the guy in San Antonio as he
some other guys
did in Portland.
But the fact that he's scoring 17, I think, tells you that's a 22 on another team. I mean, he's just not getting as many looks.
Anderson guarded by Barnes. A couple of UCLA Bruins going at it as we hit the midway point of quarter number 1 in Memphis. Aldridge, 15th consecutive playoff berth. Grizzlies trying for their 6th. Their magic number is 4. Aldridge, collision, and a blocking foul on Ryan Hollins, and Ryan went down hard. And the way this season has gone, you hold your breath until the player comes back to his feet.
Well, you can see, obviously, Ryan did not make it out of the charging foul circle, so it's a pretty easy call. Unfortunately, he got the hard knock, but popped up, shook his head a little bit. I think the problem with the Grizzlies, obviously, is on the offensive end. A lot of left and right. I mean, you know, you got Lance Stevenson in the game because he doesn't go left and right. The problem is he had 2 really bad possessions, so now he's kind of feeling his way back in the game. But somebody's grabbed him and go, look, you know, we need you to start going north and south. We've got the left and right covered.
Let's check in with Rob Fisher.
You guys were talking about LaMarcus Aldridge, one of the most productive first-year Spurs ever.
A bit more athletic. Stevenson with a crossover, sends it, can't score it. Aldridge latches onto the rebound. It is a 19-5 San Antonio run. That's entirely too easy. Entirely too easy.
In front of the rim, a lot of things happen. 1, maybe you get a free throw you haven't had yet. 2, you make someone else guard you.
All rise.
That's what a timeout does, though. You know, Lance was kind of fighting with himself. He had a couple turnovers, missed shots. Timeout comes out. He's ready to go.
Aldridge with a turnaround. Stevenson crossed over, lost the ball to Anderson. A look ahead to Aldridge, and he puts it in.
Now this is a situation where Lance really was making a good move, but he made too good of a move and went right off the knee. Pretty good pass.
Through 73 games of an NBA season. Aldridge, a turnaround. Yep, up at the bottom. Lance. Barnes.
For this game, he's got a tough deal because he's guarding the guy that wants to score a lot of points.
Had a season-high 3rd quarter. Mills with 7 to shoot. Aldridge goes down. Grizzlies commit their 15th foul. And LaMarcus back to the free throw line on a Matt Barnes foul. First on Matt. Aldridge, 86% from the line and 4 for 4 tonight.
I just think he's going to be so important in playoff time just because of what you said, Pete. He's 86% free throw shooter. And truth is, Tim Duncan scares you a little bit at the free throw line coming down the stretch. So you'll see him a lot of times, I think, go playing those last 2 or 3 minutes in the pick and roll that were always a Tim Duncan pick and roll. Of course, we talked him out of one again, but you shoot 86%, and you're going to want him on the free throw line if you're the Spurs.
Spurs as a team are outstanding at the line at 80.5%, second best in the end. Against Andre Miller. for JaMychal on the pitch out. TA for three.
Has been going at it pretty good, though. Chris Anderson, of course, isn't going to back down.
Aldridge puts it in and draws the foul from JaMychal Green. Third on JaMychal.
He kept his pivot foot down. All I was watching that time to see if he moved it. Did not.
Leaned in a little bit. Aldridge, his 24th double-double of the season, 19 and 10. This was lying in the key. Anderson, Aldridge for the dunk. Averages 1.4 a game. Bird for three. He made one of those away from behind by Danny Green. Marjanovic, followed by Aldridge. To be productive. And Aldridge has been their anchor tonight. Kyle Anderson has been their playmaker with 6 assists. And Utah would face San Antonio if the playoffs started tonight. They'll get a whole block by Danny Green, his second of the game. And they're just going to force feed Aldridge because he's been sensational. He'll go back to the free throw line. Foul called on Jarrell Martin.
Jarrell Martin, his second person. Grizzlies 15 foul. Heading to the line for the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge. Shooting 2.
Aldridge 5 of 7 from the line tonight. Grizzlies without a field goal in the last 4.5 minutes. It's the worst of all possible worlds. Spurs now back to 60% from the floor. You know it's coming up, so mark your calendars. Next Monday is MLB's opening day on Fox Sports Southeast. Freddie Freeman and the Atlanta Braves take on National League MVP Bryce Harper and the Nationals. We start our coverage from Turner Field with a special edition of Braves Live starting at 1 Central next Monday, only on Fox Sports Southeast and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Mills on the come around, a free ride to the basket. Aldridge, a game-high 27. Got hit on the arm by JaMychal, that's 5 on him.
Well, the reason why that happens is Aldridge turns opposite of what most people do. Most people turn the other shoulder, left shoulder, shoot right-handed. He turns right shoulder, shoot right-handed, so he brings his elbow literally right into your play. You've got to actually go backwards away from him. If you lean in, your hand's going to hit his elbow. It's the second time tonight we've seen it. Well, watch how he turns. See, most people would turn the other way, and then there's the turn right into your play. You'd almost do better going up with the opposite hand because it's an opposite shoulder turn, but he's been doing it a long time. It's something new, and he creates space because he's so long. Puts the basketball way above his head.
5-time All-Star, now with 20. He's led it early by 4, but San Antonio got control of the scoreboard. Simmons. Spurs with Anderson, Aldridge, Marjanovic, Miller, and Simmons. Haven't even seen David West tonight.